All right, and we're back. Carver and Lisi here with you. NFL picks now as we switch over week 10 in the National Football League. Did the college. Now we get you going, of course, with the NFL picks. Joe, good to have you back here for this one. Are you okay?
Nah, I got knocked around in the pros last week. I hit the over, but I
You
lost
did.
everything else. It was very disheartening. And the Mortadellas were 1-1. So the Mortadellas in the pro have been on. We haven't lost any ground. I think we're 12-5. But it's tough, Carver. It's tough. We're starting to get into the stretch run. We saw the games last night.
There you go. 22-14, Joe.
Yeah, it's not good enough.
And I had done a nice job climbing back to 500. And then the last 2 weeks, I've now gone back in the tank here with a couple of these. So I need to clean it up because I feel like I could still make a charge in the NFL. I'm not going to make a charge in the college. I've already conceded the college to you. But I think I could still make a charge in the NFL, Joe. At least I'm going to try. Let me start here. How awful was that Thursday night game? The Raiders
terrible.
and the Broncos.
Carver,
Joe,
terrible.
you believe the Broncos got to be, the least impressive 8-2 team you've ever seen? What? I know the defense is good, but I didn't even realize this till someone put it on Twitter last night. They have, do you see the teams that they've beaten? They haven't beaten anyone.
I know. Jets.
Except the Eagles. Didn't they beat the Eagles in Philly? Other than the Eagle win. Who have they played? The Jets, the Raiders, the Texans.
Oh, Texans.
Geno Smith is a bum. Bubba says there. A bum.
What's with Geno Smith, too, yelling at everybody? Just be grateful you're under center, man. He's a clown.
Tough guy.
Yelling at he's a big tough guy. He thinks he's back at West Virginia. Big bad Bo Nix.
Thinks he's back at West Virginia.
Throw me the ball, Geno.
Throw me the ball, Geno.
Remember that? What was it? It was Remo. Remember? Throw me the ball, Remo.
Bo Nix stinks.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yes.
Dr. Death. What was that? Oh, Dr. Death with Robin Williams and Kurt Russell.
I know what you're talking about.
Throw me the ball, Remo.
We have got this week, Joe. Look, like college, I don't think it's that great of a slate.
No, it's not.
There's a couple. The Niner Ram game is big. The Monday night game's really good with Eagles Packers. I guess Steelers Chargers Sunday night, but a lot of these games, Joe, are tough. They're very, very tough. A bunch of these games.
Yeah, they're tough, Carver. Big bad.
Eagles. Eagles were up 17-3 to start the fourth versus Denver. See, the weird part is Denver looks so awful, but then they have all these crazy fourth quarter comebacks, like against the Eagles, against the Giants, like Houston last week. Joe, they look so bad the other parts of the game.
I know it. I feel it in my heart, Cole. I feel it in my heart.
I can't believe they're 8-2. To be quite honest,
it doesn't matter. They're going to make the playoffs. What do you care? Playoffs.
All right, Joe. Week 10 in the NFL. Get us going here, and then we'll go through all the games that neither of us pick. What's the first game that catches your eye the most here this week?
Well, I didn't give it, and I'm shocked that I didn't give it out last week. I was on the Vikings on Sunday when I did the pro show. I really like the Vikings entering that, and then I looked at the sheet, and I'm like, I didn't pick the Vikings on.
Yeah, and I was on the Lions.
Yeah,
big. I thought the Lions would smash them.
So that I know Baltimore's back, and Lamar, and this team's got to win out, and all that good stuff. But I still think the Vikings defense could give Lamar some fits. I don't love J.J. McCarthy in any capacity, but the fact that the Vikings are at home and catching 4.5 points, I like the Vikings in this spot. I know it seems like a game that they're going to lose, but if they lose, I think they're within margin. Again, I think the Vikings can move the football on Baltimore. This isn't Miami. This isn't, obviously Chicago that struggled a little bit. I think Vikings have playmakers, Hawkinson, Addison, Jefferson, Aaron Jones is back. And as long as McCarthy doesn't turn the football over, I think they're going to be in margin. So give me Mortadell #1, the Vikings, plus the 4.5.
Mortadell #1 for Joe. Vikings plus the 4.5. Pick #1 for me, Joe. I'll make it pretty easy. I'll go to the background pick first, where I went here. And this team has been pretty impressive. What's really impressive is that they never lose on the road. For some reason, they've had some problems at home, and that's the Seattle Seahawks. But I don't think they're going to have any problems this week, Joe. I really like the Seahawks. Arizona's going to stick with Brissett. Whatever. I know they beat the Cowboys on Monday night. Short week for them. Back-to-back weeks on the road. Seattle playing with a lot of confidence. Under 7. I feel like this is a double-digit win for Seattle here at home this week. So I'm going to take the Seahawks, Joe, minus the 6.5 as pick #1 for me.
All right, pick #2. I'm going against the grain, another dog. I actually like New Orleans plus the points. Carolina got the outright win over Green Bay. Now we're seeing a 5.5. I know it's Tyler Shuck. I know this team is in basic disarray. They got rid of some playmakers, but they got rid of Shaheed. I think it's, again, an ugly game. And we've seen this out of Carolina. 1 week up, 1 week down, 1 week up, 1 week down. They might win, but 5.5, I think, is about right. Mortadell #2. I like New Orleans plus the points on the road in Carolina.
You know, on the surface, Joe, New Orleans is so bad. This Shuck is so bad. It's really hard to take the Saints for me. But do I really want to lay 5.5 with Carolina also on the other side of things? This Canales, are they every time, Joe? You think that they're about to make that move, and look, they might still win this game and get to 6-4, which is pretty wild to think about in itself. But are they going to have an easy time doing it, Joe? Think Carolina going to have an easy time? They don't make anything easy. So I understand where you're going with that one. Not really a game that I'm going to probably get myself involved with this week. Pick #2 for me. I got a lot of places I could go here, Joe. You know what? I'm going to go to this one. New England's off to a great start. 7-2, playing great football. But after they beat the Bills in Buffalo, Joe, who have they beaten? They've beaten the Titans, the Browns, all these, the Falcons they beat at home last week, but they had to hang on. They needed a missed extra point in order to get a 1-point win. Now they're going to Tampa. Bucks are off a bye. You'd like to think the Bucks are getting a little healthier, but Joe, their injury reports this week say they might not be getting a little healthier. They still might not have Bucky Irvin back. And Godwin still is kind of limping around a little. They are going to get Ibuka back. I'm going to go Bucks here, Joe, minus the 2.5 at home against New England. I just don't believe New England, as well as they've played, that they're good enough that they're just going to run roughshod through their entire schedule and win every single week. I think this is a tough spot for them on the road and team off a bye. I'm going to take the Bucks minus 2.5.
I'm going to stay in that game. I like the over 48.5. With the Bucks coming out of the bye, I like the over. I think the extra week of prep will help. I know there's limited weapons. I know New England's playing well. They're going on the road. I think Tampa could pose a problem. I like Tampa in the game, but I like the over 48.5 in this matchup.
Okay, so we're both on that game. Pick #3 for me. I'm going to go to the Monday night game. And I know Joe always does this. Could I get through Sunday before I get to Monday night? Well, Eagles and Packers should be a good one. I think the total's a little light, Joe. 44.5. I think we're going to get some numbers here. I mean, we're talking just getting both teams in the 20s to probably get over this. I think we can get there. Let's go over 44.5. Eagles and the Packers on a Monday night game, which the Packers are now minus 2.5, and everyone, Joe, and I mean everyone, is on the Eagles on Monday night. But I'm just going to go with the total and take the over.
All right, I'm going to go with a team that's potentially dead and buried. And I understand Jaden Daniels is out.
Ooh.
And I understand Detroit looked like garbage last week, and they lost to JJ. But they got to go on the road. And laying 8.5. Look, I think it looks too easy for them to lay 8.5. A home dog catching 8.5 points with Mariota, still a competent quarterback. Again, I know they're limited weapons, but again, I just think this is an ugly game. I don't think Detroit's going to, blink and we'll be up 21-0. Maybe I'm right. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't care. Give me the 8.5 with Washington. I think it's way too many points coming off the disappointing home loss. They got embarrassed. I think, again, I'll take the points over a touchdown. Give me Mariota and the Commanders. I think the weather potentially could be an issue for Goff. I like the Commanders in this spot.
Wow. I mean, you got
Couillons.
You sure do taking them.
Couillons. Joey Couillons. Joe Couillon.
No ruby slippers for me in the NFL this week, Eddie. No ruby
Mortadell, New Orleans, and the Vikings.
No ruby slippers for me in the NFL.
Joey Couillon.
Last one.
Me. Would that be considered a Cajun, Joey Couillon?
What?
If like my nickname was Couillon. Joey Couillon.
Joey Couillon?
Joey Couillon?
It's not bad.
Joey Couillon.
It's not bad.
Hey, where you going to go? You going to talk to Joe Burrow? You got to talk to Joey Couillon first.
Last pick for me, Joe.
Good.
I'm going to take the Chargers minus the 2.5 against the Steelers on Sunday night.
It's a good pick.
It is a little.
It's a really good pick.
It's a really good pick. It's a really good pick.
Kid, let me tell you, it's a really good pick.
The Steelers are starting to become one of those teams. When I play them, they do nothing for me. When I go after them, like I did last week with Indy, they all of a sudden show up. I think the Chargers are better than the Steelers. It's under 3. They're at home, even though there'll probably be 75% Steeler fans in the building. I'm going to take Herbert.
I like it.
Rodgers.
Well, I like the way you think,
Tomlin.
Man.
Sunday night, Chargers minus 2.5, Joe, also on the card for me.
I like the way you think. I like the Chargers too.
You like the Chargers too?
I like the Chargers. I think Pittsburgh at best. Nah, Bubba. Come on, Bubba. Come on now.
+3's easy money. Bubba says easy money.
This Tomlin, 7-win
let me just tell you, I don't think I would play it at 3. Right now, where me and Joe doing it at FD, it's 2.5.
All right.
So for the sake of the show, it's 2.5.
All right.
I don't think I would lay 3. I really don't. Now
I would.
Charger yellow. You're right, Jill. Charger yellow. We went from Oregon neon, Charger yellow, however you want to look at it for us. All right, Week 10 NFL. Joe, Minnesota +4.5.
Mortadell.
New Orleans +5.5.
Mortadell.
New England, Tampa over 48.5. Washington +8.5.
There you
go.
For
me, Seattle -6.5. Tampa -2.5. Green Bay, Philly over 44.5. Chargers -2.5.
I like the way you think.
Carver and Lisi, Week 10 NFL
picks. There you
Let's
go.
do the rest of these games.
All right, rapid fire. Let's go.
We got an early 9:30 a.m. East Sunday morning kick in Berlin for the Colts and the Falcons. Now, Joe, as you know, I made a statement a few weeks ago, and I plan on sticking with it. I am no longer betting these dopey European games. I'm sorry. I don't mind that there's football on at 9:30 in the morning. I think that that's cool. Will I watch the game? Yeah, I'll have the game on while I'm doing some things. But, Joe, actually betting money on these games is stupid.
I hate them.
The quality of the games is less. This is even worse. They're flying them even further. They're sending them to Berlin now, not even London or, These games are not fun to watch.
No.
They're ugly games. I'm not getting involved. God bless and good luck if you want to play the Falcons and the Colts in Berlin on Sunday morning.
No, I would lean to the Falcons with the points, and I would lean to the over, but I don't love it. I don't love it. If that total got under 40 in any capacity, I think I would jump in from an in-game perspective. But 48, you never. I mean, you basically 30 to 20. You gotta get. And these games overseas are garbage.
They're always slow and boring.
This is one of the highest totals, though. So we'll see.
Now you're right. If this game's a slog in the first half on Sunday morning and it's 6-3 at the half, I could probably get pulled in on some live over in the second half, and hopefully things can get rolling a little bit. But I don't really want anything to do with it. The Jags are in Houston against the Texans. The Texans are going to be running Davis Mills out there again. Man, Joe, it's Jags or nothing.
This
for me
Lovey
this game.
Smith too. This Lovey Smith,
It's Jags
not
or
Lovey
nothing.
Smith. D'Amico Ryans. D'Amico Ryans. It's the same thing with these coaches though. D'Amico Ryans is Robert Salah. Is who else? Who else was a defensive wizard? Eberflus. What's the guy from Dennis Allen? All these guys, when they have to coach both sides of the football, you see D'Amico Ryan's face like this. Look. Yeah, don't score. Don't score more than 20. Like he's jumping up and down. They block the kick. Like D'Amico, come on, man. Like your drives are taking 9 minutes to go 30 yards. Like, wake up. Wake up. Get your head out of your ass. Wake up.
Lovey Smith.
I called him Lovey Smith. Well, with all due respect, Lovey Smith was there before David Culley.
Well, and it was Culley, then Smith.
All
then
right.
Lovey,
well, whatever. We know what I'm talking about. All right. I had the right organization. Okay.
Yeah.
I was thinking Illinois for some reason. I don't know why.
You were thinking Illinois. It's
Jets.
Jags. It's Jags or nothing for me, Joe.
I like the Jags.
All right.
Too.
The Giants are in Chicago against the Bears. Bears minus 4.5. Total's gone down to 46.5. It was 48.5 on Monday. That's because, Joe, they are saying some weather going to be in the Chicago area. Some very high winds, rain, and potentially, Joe, for the first time this year, some snow potentially for this game. So
Bears are bust.
I on Monday saw 48.5 before looking at the weather and hearing about the weather and said up, and away. Like the Giants can't stop anybody. They're giving up 30-plus points a week. I feel like you could score a little bit on the Bears. This game seemed like it was like a Bears 31, 24 type of game, like up, and away. I really can't because wind, Joe, is obviously a big factor. When you get these 30-mile-an-hour winds, it can really screw with these overs. So it's Bears or nothing. Like if the Bears are serious, Joe, and they're 5-3 now, if the Bears are serious, they should take care of the Giants at home on Sunday. I don't care if it's a blizzard.
I'm with you. Okay? And I like the under 46.5.
I think it's an under now.
Okay.
I think the weather has now turned this into an under in that area. You mentioned the Vikings and the Ravens. I hope you're right, Joe. I'd like to see the Vikings be involved in that game at 4.5.
I think I'm right.
This next one is a true friends and family game. Joe, can you imagine being a Jet fan and willingly going out to the Meadowlands in miserable weather? It's going to be miserable on Sunday in the New York area. It's going to be raining, windy, awful, to go watch the Jets and the Browns. Can you imagine actually willingly doing that, Joe?
It's possible. I mean, no Sauce Gardner. They're building. I mean, I don't know. I like the Jets as a home dog. Plus the 2.5.
I like the Jets too. Little show up game for the Jets after trading Sauce and Quinnen Williams.
Yeah,
show up game for them.
I think they show out. I think they can win. Show out's
tough. They win the game probably 12-9. Something like that.
37.5 is the total.
Probably like the under.
I can't touch the total. Under, over, I can't touch it. Just like I can't touch the total in Buffalo and Miami.
There's Gino at the smash your book over the head Billy Club special. Bears minus 4.5. Smash your book over the head Billy Club special.
Too funny.
That's great. The Bills, I just saw that. Gino on that too. Likes the Dolphins letdown spot for the Bills. The Bills never let down against Miami. Minus 9.5. Allen always plays well. They've beaten him, what is it, Joe? 7 in a row, 12 out of 13, something ridiculous like that. Allen always balls out against them. Minus 9.5 is a lot, but it's Bills or nothing for me, Joe, in this game. What about the total? 49.5?
I just said under probably. I have no confidence in the Dolphins.
You don't say under very often.
Yeah. I think it's a gift.
We both did the Patriot Buck game. You didn't say you like the Seahawks minus 6.5 against Arizona, or is that?
No, take the 6.5 with Jacoby Brissett. I'll take the 6.5. Could we get this band Knight into the end zone? It's like he's allergic.
You and this Jacoby Brissett, you love this guy. It's amazing. You always back this guy. Guy's been on every team in the NFL. Joe always has to back him wherever he goes. Rams Niners. Big game at Levi's. Rams are 4.5-point road favorite, 49.5. You remember, Joe, they played the Thursday night game in LA.
Mac Jones stepped up. Big Mac.
You had the Niners that night. I remember we did the show with Donnie and Tom, and we were all on the Rams, and I switched my survivor pick to the Rams. I had all.
I like the Niners in this game again.
I like the under. I think 49.5
with the addition of Jennings back.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm not sold on the Rams. They're a one-trick pony.
One-trick pony.
They are. I think the Niners could beat them at home.
Okay. I like the Rams.
All right.
With the under.
Okay.
Rams under.
All right.
You picked Washington. I can't go back to Detroit after. I think Detroit smashes them. I can't go back to them after they screwed me last week against Minnesota. So I'm not. I do think that's an under too, Joe. 48.5. I don't think Washington's going to score much in that game. We both like the Chargers. It sounds like. Who do you like to win the Eagle-Packer game on Monday night? Like the Eagles, huh?
Yeah.
Eagle guy.
Yeah. Big Eagle guy.
Okay.
All right.
You think your Eagles are going to win the NFC is kind of where you're angling now.
No, yeah, I think there's no doubt about it.
I can't talk into the Seahawks at 6-1. Sam Darnold.
No, can't do it.
Who's your survivor pick this week, Joe?
I mean, I think it would be if I had a pick. Let me look.
I will tell you, there is one that I'm still in.
Yeah.
And it's not a big one. I'm out of my big ones. There is a smaller one that I'm still alive. And I did take Denver last night for my survivor pick in that league, the smaller one that I'm still in. If I was only doing a game this week.
My survivor pick would be probably the Eagles. And they're a dog.
No.
I wouldn't take the Bills.
No. I think, believe it or not,
I would take the Eagles.
I think that if you want to, and I don't think this is getting too cute, but when you're at week 10, you do got to make some moves. I actually think a good survivor pick this week is the Bears.
All right. Let's see.
I think the Bears is a good survivor pick also.
All right.
Against the Giants. Do you really see the Giants going in and winning? Carol, that's not a bad, that's a spicy pick, oniony pick too, if you wanted to take Carolina this week against New Orleans. Because when else are you using Carolina?
Right.
Right, Joe?
Yeah.
I mean, I think I'd go Bears, Carolina. Like I said, I snuck by with Denver last night in one of the smaller ones that I'm in. And that was a sweat job all the way to the end. Joe, any other thoughts from you?
No, just let's kill it this weekend. Let's kill it.
Let's kill it this week. I hope so, Joe. I'd like to throw a little 3-1 up there this week?
Yeah, let's do it. We're not head to head. Let's do it.
We're not head to head. Not like in college where we are head to head.
No, definitely.
This one, no. All right, Joe. Great job as always. We'll be back next week. We keep the NFL one short and sweet because we did an hour with college, so it takes a little bit longer.
It takes a lot out of us.
Right. It takes a lot out of us. All right, Carver and Lisi, NFL Picks, week number 10. Everyone have a great weekend. Go to the window. We will see you next.